Hi everyone, this is Francisco, and in this video I want to talk about the sun solar eclipse. I don't know how to spell it, whatever. Well, anyway, I don't know if I already shared a video about this, but somehow people that study the sun, they said that they could better study it if there's a solar eclipse, because they're able to see the details, more detail, like the halo or whatever it is, the thing, the light around the light around the moon from the sun, from the back of the sun, right? So anyway, so what I was thinking, what I was kind of proposing, I think I already recorded a video about this, but I'm not too sure. But what I was pretty much like theorizing that will work very accurately and consistently will be to have a lot of like satellites on the darkest side of the moon. And I don't know if it will work, but it's either that or like basically somewhere where you guys will be able to get a like a solar eclipse from either the moon or like planet Earth. And having so for instance, you guys see this little dot right here? That little dot is where people on planet Earth could see the solar eclipse, right? And it's actually aligned with the circle up here of the sun and the moon on the top, and also on the bottom right here, and then bottom of the sun right here. So we get a perfect solar eclipse. Okay, the shadow, the full shadow. So right here, instead of it actually being like a visual from planet Earth, basically it will have we will install or create these satellites specifically for studying the sun, and it will be avoiding the full contact of the sun. I don't know if that's possible, because I think like all satellites require some type of sunlight. But if you guys could use like nuclear fusion or something like that to power the satellite, that and keeping it so they could always have a solar eclipse. Then that information, the video, the images could be sent to students and people or organizations or whatever that study the sun, and also the weather broadcasters, the weather channel, because it would be good to keep people informed about the sun as well, at least once a month or something like that, especially as new information is collected over time. So yeah, it'll either be a satellite right behind the moon, or since we all know that Earth revolves around the sun, or something like that, or the sun revolves around the Earth. Either way, it requires 24 hours. No, I'm sorry, every 12 hours. Yeah, every 12 hours the sun, the Earth, there's a full rotation equals a day. So it's kind of slow paced when it comes to a drone. I'm sorry, not a drone, a satellite. So we know that the satellites could actually keep up with the speed and the rotation of the sun or whatever. So the satellite will be on the very sweet spot as to capture a forever endless solar eclipse. Okay, and this again, this satellite will be not for studying planet Earth or the moon, but for scientists and students to study the sun. Okay, so I think this image is good though, to explain what I wanted to kind of share in this video. And they say that it's kind of hard to capture a lot of detail because basically, well, the sun is too bright, so when we have this solar eclipse, it just helps people with cameras, and if they're recording it, it helps them to capture better images and video, and then I think they're able to see more detail with I think it's, I don't know, right here it says corona and then the chromosphere. Okay, so either way, this right here will be what the satellite will be recording 24/7. Okay, and I'm thinking forever. So with technology and with technology, it will be able to keep the satellites aligned with either the moon or the Earth, like in perspective to the sun, and it will stay within the sweet spot. Okay, it won't go too far out, and it won't go too far in. Okay, it will just have a perfect visual of this like solar eclipse thing. And again, since the satellite will be in space, it will be able to capture the solar eclipse forever. Okay. So it will be like like a forever solar eclipse, with a drone and with technology. So whatever you people want to name it or whatever, that will be up to you guys. Okay. But it is a sun solar eclipse, so it could be like sun solar eclipse by, it could be like by satellite through like AI technology. Okay, so it says artificial solar eclipses. So yeah, it'll be the satellite, either the Earth or the Moon, or even both. You guys could technically use both if you guys are able to. As long as there's an object in front of the sun where it could create a solar eclipse, then you guys will be able to get images like this all day long. And you guys see this brighter side over here to the right? When the satellite detects that, it will actually move so as to not permit this from happening. I would want it more like a full solar eclipse, like dead center. Whatever helps the scientists, more. But look at this. These guys are doing the same kind of concept here, but they're not using the Earth or the Moon. They're using two objects, two satellites. Obviously this one has the recording device in the camera, and then this one just is right in front of the sun. But I don't know if the images will vary in quality if this approach is taken, or if we compare that with the Moon and or planet Earth. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to share. But the last recent solar eclipse for 2024, the end of 2024, there was a solar eclipse. They're selling the glasses and all that, so people could look at it. And I remember reading somewhere there that that scientists could study the sun better when there is a solar eclipse. even though they have a ton of lenses for cameras to be able to record and take images of the sun. So, if this stuff is true, if scientists could study the sun more better when there's a solar eclipse, then I think this approach would be or should be taken into consideration. So yeah, I think whatever it takes, especially since they have sent the Curiosity rover to planet Mars, or the other one. What is the other one called? Perseverance. Perseverance. I forget how to pronounce that word, but yeah, they have a few rovers on planet Mars, and if they have rovers on planet Mars, then getting a satellite to be aligned, centrally aligned to planet Earth, and keeping that also aligned with the sun to create a solar eclipse or whatever, shouldn't be a very hard task to do. It should be simple. It shouldn't be complicated. And I just thought that maybe it'll be better and easier to do it using the moon. But if the Earth could also be used, then you guys will have two visuals. One visual from planet Earth and another visual from planet Earth's moon. So I think the images will vary. Obviously, the moon doesn't have, water that I know of. It doesn't have, like the northern lights, the aurora lights. It doesn't have, I think it doesn't have a magnetic field, but even if it does, it's obvious that it's slightly different. I mean, the comparisons are noticeable from space. So I think that with that data, with that information, we can say that the images that these satellites provide and capture will vary. So therefore, there would need to be two files created for this, one specifying that it's the moon and one specifying that it's for one that is planet Earth's solar eclipse, and then a solar eclipse from like from the moon or whatever, caused by the moon, and one caused by the Earth with a satellite. Okay, so simple, straightforward stuff. It's not complicated. and scientists will be able to study the the freaking what is it called? The freaking the sun's rays, and possibly the sun's weather flares as well, because the weather flares have a major impact on planet Earth as well, from what I hear. So sun flares, sun flares, I don't know, that cause disturbances to planet Earth. So solar flares can cause disturbances on Earth by disturbing radio communication, power grids, and the ionosphere. They can also cause auroras and radiation on satellites. And there's just a bunch of information, and I think that we could just leave that up to the professionals. So I won't be the one educating anyone. So if you guys are on this video, you guys are watching this video and you want to get educated or whatever regarding this stuff, like, I'm not the person to provide this type of help to you or whatever. So yeah, so if the distance of the sun and the moon and earth, like in this image here, are true, then we have to figure out exactly where to put or program the satellites to be at each and every single time and space for it to capture the solar eclipse from the moon's perspective or whatever, and also from planet Earth's perspective. So if it's a line like this, the satellite will be like over here, and then obviously there will be another one over here, probably further out, to capture the solar eclipse from planet Earth. So yeah, because the sun is super massive, but you guys already know that. Fucking big ball of energy that's not going away. So yeah, I just wanted to, basically drop this video real quick and continue on with my day. It says a spacecraft GUO whatever will fly in formation to create artificial solar eclipses. Solar eclipses versus lunar eclipses. Oh yeah, and like the well, if you're a scientist, obviously you already know about the different lenses for capturing the sun, stuff like that. But I guess to keep it professional, these same lenses and variation of lenses could be used to record the corona, I believe it's called, the hue from the radiation of the sun, just to study it in more complex detail, more like a thorough investigation, type of thing. And and having professionals and students, and challenging them to write their own thoughts and ideas, even if they're like controversial, or if they piss people the fuck off, that type of thing. I mean, at the end of the day, it won't really matter, as long as people are studying the moon and staying busy and concentrating all their attention and time on that and that alone. So I think this would be a great mission for NASA to undertake, if they haven't already, because it looks like they have this artificial drone or whatever. Not drone, I'm sorry, satellite. Excuse me, ISRO to launch 2 European satellites that will mimic total solar eclipse. So yeah, this is the idea here, but instead of using an object in front of it, I mean this is good too, but I would recommend using the the moon and planet Earth. And if you guys are able to send drones to other planets, I would recommend to assign a satellite for each and every single planet, just to see, different variations of solar eclipses from the perspective of different planets and their moons, and also so people can play around with these images and print them out, create shirts, blankets, posters, billboards, advertising, movies, you name it. And also basically giving or providing the planet's classification for people to know where the solar eclipse is getting captured from. So look at this. We also have, I don't know, we also have Venus and Mercury. I don't know if satellites can go that close, but if you guys are able to, we can install one, like I said, for each and every single planet. And even Jupiter. I mean, yeah, every single, for every single planet. Whoops, I didn't mean to click on that. Yeah, so for each and every single planet. I mean, and imagine these with the rings. Imagine capturing a solar eclipse from some of these. I don't know what these are here. They might be moons or something from like Saturn. But imagine Saturn, capturing a total eclipse from a drone. I'm sorry, from a satellite. And being able to look at that solar eclipse, and us looking at all the debris, all the rocks, and like asteroids and whatever else is revolving around these the belts of Saturn. So I think it will be interesting. And satellites last for a very, very long time. I could even look it up. What is the oldest satellite in orbit, still in orbit? It says Voyager 1 which was launched in 1958 by the United States. According to NASA and most space experts, the oldest satellite still in orbit is Voyage. Or I'm sorry. It doesn't say Voyage. It says Vanguard 1, which was launched in 1958 by the United States. And then the key points about Vanguard 1 significance. It was the fourth successful artificial Earth orbiting satellite launched, followed by Sputnik 1, Sputnik 2, and Explorer 1. Launch date March 17th, 1958. Unit Q feature. It was the first satellite to use solar electric power. Whatever. I don't even know what the fuck I'm reading. But, yeah. I mean, it's all educational stuff. And it's out there. So, yeah. Imagine that. Okay. And, I mean, since I think these people that are doing this will be the perfect ones for the job. These people that are already doing this artificial solar eclipse stuff, all like the people need to do is support them and sponsor them and provide them with the means to create a ton of satellites with the special technology to stay. It's kind of like autonomous driving. A vehicle stays within the lanes, within a lane, right? It stays within a lane, within one lane. So the same thing will be true when it comes to any object on or in space. Yeah, in space. It will be center aligned at all times. And it will always point towards the sun. But it will always stay behind the object. So the solar eclipse will always be captured 24/7. And with today's technology, people will actually be able to watch this live through, NASA, the website NASA, or YouTube, or any other website out there in the world. People will be able to view this stuff live and study. They'll be able to study this stuff. So, like, I don't know. You people that study the sun probably know when there's going to be like a big storm or whatever, solar storm or whatever the case may be. So you guys will actually be able to get ready and prepared in advance to capture some images to study, and the videos as well. Or it just might be one random event where all of a sudden we could have like a massive solar storm. I'm sorry, not solar storm, but a sunstorm. A sun. A sun. Fucking. Why did I say storm? Like a sun. Is it storm? I mean, fuck. I really don't know. But yeah, basically, you guys will be able to study it the way that you people always do, but in perspective with the moon, the earth, and all the other planets, and hopefully each and every single moon thereafter from other planets as well. So at the same time, you people will be able to you people will be able to you people will be able to you guys will be getting data, images from each and every single planet, each and every single moon. So you guys will not only be recording the solar eclipses, okay, you guys will also be recording like each and every single moon and planet, like individually. If at whatever time, the if at whatever time the like let's say the moon is blocked by planet Earth, then obviously it will specify that information. But you people will also be able to get solar eclipses from the moon on planet Earth when it's revolving around planet Earth. Okay, so I mean these are going to be beautiful pictures, beautiful photography, and I'm actually surprised that we haven't been doing this a long time ago, because if the satellite is capturing or is in perspective to where it's capturing the solar eclipse, and then the moon happens to either come out of the planet or is going into the planet, or it will seem like it anyway, right? Where it's coming out, but you guys will be able to see that in the solar eclipse. And this will be real stuff. This won't be artificial stuff. Okay? But like I said already, like I mentioned already, if these companies or this company here is, and there's people dedicated to this already, these people will be the perfect people to provide this data to, this information to, for them to study it deeper, in a deeper way, and so they could play around with images and information to a higher degree, a higher level, and also keeping these images and videos on record for AI technology to study, and these images and videos will and could be used in the later future when it comes to futuristic inventions and like technologies and stuff like that. Okay, so we can't take this lightly. I don't think this should be something that will be recorded and or images will be taken or just recorded, basically, right? Because it's just a compilation of images. But these images and videos will not be discarded. They will not be deleted. I think they should be saved forever. So that AI technology can study. So it could study and look out for I don't know, maybe even signs of life. Okay, or other, I don't know, like abnormalities or things that we humans may miss, and also possibly if it's paying attention to specific colors that are radiated because of water or oxygen or whatever the case may be, or other types of gases, and AI technology knows about it, and we're sending these satellites to other planets, and it's also capturing resemblances of lighting that are getting emitted from planet Earth. Then AI technology will be able to compare those and give us information. It will be able to provide us with information, and not only that, but it will also be able to take matters into its own hands since it's self-learning, and it will be able to perform its own analysis, its own thing. It will be able to take it a million different ways like nothing, while we will only be looking at the little halo, and us just being completely memorized by that. But AI technology will be doing like I said, a million different things with that information. So yeah, I really don't remember if I recorded a video like this already. I think I have, but it's just been on my mind. And I was watching this video, the year 3000 and beyond, 300 future technologies, and I was also watching this other one about the sun. So this stuff was going through my mind as I was listening to and as I was watching the video, I was watching and also just listening to the audio. I think last night when I was going to bed, when I was laying down. So I meant to go on my history. It says our sun is changing. This is a like a 2 hour. Is it 2 hour and like 40-minute long video about the sun? Okay, so I would encourage all of you to go watch that if you have the time. If not, just leave it to the professionals and get the fuck out of here with your fucking comments and bullshit, because no one has time for your guys' bullshit fucking whatever you guys are going through. It's nothing but bullshit. There's too much at stake here for people to be paying attention to bullshit. Okay, and what I'm providing is real facts and real scientific research that could impact the future in ways that we could only dream of right now, and things that we could limitedly envision or fathom or imagine, because of the limited understanding of these newer inventions that I'm talking about and approaches that I'm talking about. So yeah, have fun. And yeah, maybe you guys will be able to get more people to be interested on these things, besides when a fucking solar eclipse happens to pass by or occurs here on planet Earth. And then people forget all about it and they do their own thing all over again. Just like me, I'm talking about it right now. So if you happen to be watching this, you might be talking about it now. Solar eclipse that, solar eclipse this, blah 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 blah. And an hour passes by and you forget all about this. A few days go by, a few weeks, a few months. Out of sight, out of mind. I know the story. I know how you people think and reason. I understand the human mind. So if you're not into this, by all means, just fucking go watch another video. Go, look up a video where another person is teaching you how to pick up after your dog. Instead, if you have a dog and your backyard is filled with fucking shit everywhere, it's like a landfill. No, it's like a land mine. You can't even walk back there. At least you fucking step on dog shit. Dried up dog shit, fresh dog shit. Dog shit that been there for a week, maybe 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks, maybe a month, maybe 4 months, maybe a whole year. Do something that will benefit you. And quit talking shit, please. Quit talking shit. because I could hear you bitches talking. All you motherfuckers out there just talking shit. And why? Why do that? Why do that to yourself? Why listen to these people? You know, I look at it like a cancer. That's a sickness. If people are constantly talking shit, I would stay away from that if I were you. Just letting you guys know. But anyway, God bless you all. Thank you all for watching. And have fun in this voyage. Or whatever it may be. Bye, everyone. Bye, bye, bye. Oh, and maybe to like just mess around or whatever. You know, instead of like the sun coming over here, like, you know how the sun, there's a solar eclipse, but then the sun continues to move, or the object, or both objects are moving, or whatever, right? But like, instead of having like the light coming out from the other side, maybe you guys can like add your logo right there, or like fucking the Nike logo, or like the Mickey Mouse logo. You know, do something creative. Do something creative. You know, write NASA right there. SpaceX, whatever the fuck you want. Just get off my balls, please. Get off my case.